What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's where we build Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:36 in the morning, crack of dawning. Now I'm yawning. Wipe the coal out my eye. See this? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. See who's this paging me and why? It's my man. All right. Anyway, welcome to the breakdown. Welcome to the breakdown, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 755. 755, 45 away from 800. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that continues to show up. Much respect to you guys. All right. Sponsored by Midnight. Okay, show is sponsored by Midnight. The title sponsor is Midnight. I'm waiting to get back into Midnight City. I don't know what went wrong in Midnight City, but I cannot get in there with my AI agent. Maybe he's been put on the sidelines. I have contacted my people at Midnight. So we'll hopefully get that situated and we'll go into Midnight City and we'll have some good time. Listen, I want to build a gang out there. You know what I'm saying? I wanna rock with you all night. I can't hit that note. Wanna rock with you. One second. I wanna rock with you. Also, Polymarket, the official prediction market sponsor of the breakdown. Also, Cake Wallet. Shout out to Cake Wallet. If you want to have your Litecoin secured, you want your Bitcoin secure, you want your Zcash and Monero secured, check out Cake Wallet. Download it. This week we'll have a giveaway. This week we'll have a giveaway to, let's say, 5 people. Okay, 5 people, maybe 10 people. I don't know. Holding. First of all, you got to have Cake Wallet downloaded. And you got to show me a screenshot of it, and we'll do that. We'll do that on the timeline. There's full transparency. All right, so there you go. Cake Wallet. Also, Leah, man, has the devs and the develop. She got them in yoga, doing yoga outside. Couldn't be me, man. Though I did go ahead and say that. Did I talk about hot yoga? We'll talk about that in a few. Also, shout out to obviously G Markets. I got shit to unveil today, man. Gokhshtein Media. We have shit to unveil, man. We've been working hard as fuck for months. I've been extremely patient. Extremely fucking patient. Hella patient. And now we get to start with, I think, and I sat back and I talked to somebody about this. You can't get everything perfect. That's why there's version 1, version 1.1, version 1.2, version 2, version 2.1, version 2.2. That's why you have that, okay? And I had to sit back and finally say, you know what? You come out, as long as the foundation's great, you just continue to build, okay? I'm sitting here in the past, man, every pixel, every this, that, it has to look great. But nothing's perfect, but this comes close to perfect. So I can't wait to unveil it. 2 things, and there's more things to come. And then I can't wait to talk about some of these partnerships. I really can't wait. I'm going to keep my mouth hush because I don't want nobody to jinx it. Nobody can really jinx anything. If you believe in that, then it can happen. If you believe in that type of energy, then it does happen. But if you don't believe in that shit, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm trending. That's right. Over the weekend, I talked about how cool it is to go ahead and see Shiba Inu, which a couple of days ago, it started to move. And that was nice. I've been in Shiba Inu for a long time, and it's just like, man, that was nice to see. People were grave dancing on Sheeb, and then all of a sudden it popped, made a tweet about it. The main account from Sheeb responded. We're friends there. I've held one of the largest spaces for Shiba Inu. It was like 25,000 people in a room. I used to hold big ass spaces, by the way, before they fucking gave everybody a chance to go ahead and hold spaces. But that was a good time. Spaces were filled up, 20,000 deep, doing interviews, breaking shit down, talking about the ecosystem, talking about memes in general, and people fucking celebrating and being a part of something really cool. Good times. We're going to bring it back. We'll run it back. We'll run it back. That's the whole mission, right? Run it back. Bring back the culture. But it was nice to see. As soon as you saw it, it seemed like people were like, oh shit, people are talking about it. And people came back to it. And then I said something about Doge as well. I'll go ahead and, I just want to see, how do I get to this goddamn, hold on. I want to see if I can do it here. Show more. Man, no. How do I get to the headline stories on here, man? Why can't I get to that? Why can't I get to that shit? Hold on one second, guys. Oh, there we go. In today's news, okay, let me go ahead and show you guys. I thought it was dope. Obviously, they acknowledged the king, the OG of memes. That's right. One of the first, okay? One of the first. Only the few. There was only a few of us that were talking about memes. Few of us. When I say few, a couple of hundred of us. That's it. Nobody really looked our way. All people did was make fun of us. And that was okay, because they ain't making fun of us now. So there you go. On Twitter, I wake up to Twitter this morning. No, I'm not talking about Mandani announces discount grocery stores for essentials. This dude's building $40 million fucking free stores when, you know, a supermarket like Aldi can build a store for $1.4 million and provide cheaper groceries. Anyway, I look over here and it says Dogecoin and Shiba Inu command 60% of the meme coin market. Well, I made a tweet about this, and guess what? Your boy's on here. That's right. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu command 60% of the market, meme coin market. I've been writing about this and talking about this for not even months, for years. Replay the shows, it's on here. David Gokhshtein spotlighted the stat. Dogecoin leads at 11.3 billion, around 7 cents per token, 10th overall, with Shiba Inu at 3 billion. He called Dogecoin the standard for all memes and asked what would happen if it hits its 74-cent all-time high from May 2021. And here are my tweets 13 hours ago. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu still control nearly half of the entire meme market cap. And then I said, until someone flips Doge, it's still the standard. Every meme should be measured against. And then my last tweet from yesterday was, if Doge breaks its all-time high, what do you think happens to all the other great memes you're holding? They say your boy don't got motion. What is motion? What is motion? I feel like Kobe Bryant in that commercial. What is motion? But there you have it. And this is just the beginning. I haven't really started to bull post, ladies and gentlemen. I have really not jumped into it and started to bull post. We haven't even got started. Let's look at some of, I wrote this today about, let's go ahead and look at this. I wrote this about Cardano today because I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired of people talking shit about Cardano. So I wrote, a lot of people fade ADA and Night without doing an ounce of research. They'd rather listen to anonymous accounts than look at the facts for themselves. I'm not betting against someone who built or helped build Ethereum and has spent years building one of the biggest ecosystems in this goddamn industry. I am not fading Charles. Forget about us just being friends. And this is not a goddamn, and that was not even a goddamn sponsored post. And I wrote it here. By the way, my show is sponsored by Midnight, but this is not a sponsored post. I just see some goofy ass shit out here on the timeline and I felt like saying something. I did. I felt like fucking saying something. Tired of that shit, man. Just seeing people talk shit. But this was big. This right here. Look, Twitter, Twitter, they're recognizing the boy. They can't not recognize the demon. Like they cannot fade. They cannot fade me. They know. History knows. I was there on the front lines when it was not cool. But I'm just making and stating the obvious. By the way, I'm not shitting on any other tokens. New tokens will run. New tokens will run. Ladies and gentlemen, you will have new tokens that will have some lore, a community that will send. Like there's no doubt about that, and nobody denies that, will ever deny that. But when people say, and they consistently say, hey, and there's been a lot of projects saying we're gonna flip Doge. I'm like, first flip 88 billion. Pepe was the closest one. And it only got to 14 billion, and it was supposed to take out, and I love Pepe, but it was supposed to take out Dogecoin. Shiba Inu was the closest, excuse me, by the way. 44 billion, 45 billion. Still couldn't. Much Respect got close. Stop trying to flip stuff. Just build cool shit. Build cool memes that are relatable. Anyway, we got Landy coming on for 15 minutes. We're going to talk about markets. Then we got Gigi coming in at 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got a lot of shit cooking. Next 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Lineups, notable names coming back. People are asking, why didn't you do it before? That's because I wanted to talk on here. I wanted the 2-hour talk time, or the 1.5, or I should say the 15 minutes, because we got some people that come on here that don't let me talk. But now we're going back to it. By the way, exciting news, obviously, on the Gokhshtein media front. We got the site coming out. We also got another department coming out, and we'll showcase that today. We will showcase that today. We shall go ahead and do it all today, and it'll be really, really fucking cool and special. Episode 755. Let's bring in Landy. Let's see what Landy's up to. Landy, what's going on? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I don't know why did you make your character so big here, but good morning to you.
Well, I don't have a way to actually get the character to be any smaller. So yeah.
Gotcha.
But good morning.
Now he has officially turned into a fucking puppet. Amazing. Landy, the king of memes is trending once again. I've come out. I'm doing my last dance, as Jordan did. Coming out here. I'm trying to do the people's work. I'm trending. It's not unexpected. I'm just trending.
You know, you're trendy. You already set a trend with the suit.
Trendy. Yeah. That's what trendy. I'm a trendy personality.
Well,
no, it's cool to see. I didn't expect that, but it was cool to see. I wake up in the morning and I'm trending because those. I just stated the obvious. It's what I stated on multiple shows here, weeks ago, months ago. Like, hey guys, just realize, when you look at the market cap for the meme economy in total, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, they run shit. That's it. You want to put fucking Pepe into the mix? Okay, you can do that too. But Dogecoin and Shiba Inu has an insane amount of control of that liquidity. That's really it. Stating the obvious.
Yeah, well more than half.
And
of the entire meme economy. Yeah.
Yeah, but and to me, it's like at the end of the day, we can't talk about, and look, people should have mission statements. You should go ahead and say, hey, I want to flip this, we're gonna flip that. I respect it, because that you should be coming here saying we're gonna dominate. Like, if you have something, you should be out here saying we're gonna dominate. But until something flips the all-time highs of Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, and even at this point flips Dogecoin and Shiba Inu at its current, market caps, you can't say you're better than them. That's all I'm saying. And people take all this shit the wrong way. People get butthurt. I'm not attacking anybody. I want everybody to win. If anything, motherfuckers tell me they wish I win, but they hope I fail. I want you to win. I want you to win. But I gotta state the obvious in memes. There are a lot of memes that you gotta look at the other past previous memes. You gotta look at maybe even, I don't know, baby Dogecoin and all these other memes to pass before you look at the kings of memes or the kingdom of memes. There you go. I made up something on the fly, but shout out to that. I'm tired of seeing people talk shit about Cardano. I'm tired of people talking shit about Midnight. I'm just fucking tired of people talking shit about Charles, who's a fucking, and he doesn't even know this. I was reading this. I'm like, what are you fuckheads talking about, man? You guys have no idea how blockchains run, how govern, like you don't have no idea of nothing. And you're out here disrespecting somebody who's done things, built Ethereum that you've made money on because you had a meme on there that was built on Ethereum before all this stuff was happening, and you made money on it, and you're gonna disrespect one of the co-founders? What are we doing? You bought 2 cents Cardano, that shit went to $3. You made money if you took out and you did a round trip. I get you might not like Charles because he has an opinion. He's not PC. I'm not PC either, so I know how it feels. You're gonna either love me or hate me, but you can't deny the guy has been a part of building some incredible assets within our space. So those are the things that I touched on. But what's up? What is going on?
Yeah, the market looks well, it looks sideways right now.
That's fine. Are you looking at it sideways, or it just looks sideways? Which one is it?
It looks a little sideways right now. That's between 62.5 and 65. It's kind of no man's land for stuff like Bitcoin. And I just don't think a lot of people are really understanding that there is, in this zone, direction yet to be picked, right? If we do start closing, we had a nice little bounce off of 57,750 all the way to right around 67.5, right? 67.3, 67.5 for Bitcoin. That took, of course, the rest of the majors with it. Looked good on the bounce to the upside, nice retest back to the downside. And now it's just kind of awaiting resolution or further resolution. So realistically, at this particular moment, what I'm waiting for is a concrete breakout and close back above 65 that can start moving in the direction towards the local highs to really go and test some of the overhead resistance at 68 to 70 and then potentially more up into the mid 70s over time. But if we do start to see things breaking down from 62.5, the lows and lower are back in play, like very viably back in play. And this is kind of across the board. You can draw the equivalence of general direction from Bitcoin towards the rest of the market. But here's what I wanted to say in that regard is, I'm still of the opinion that we still have another leg down, at least at this particular moment, and things do change. But just like last cycle, when the lows came in, we had Bitcoin make its final leg down to like 15.5, but all of the majors held up in either higher low or equal low structure last bear market. So whether we go up from here really doesn't matter unless we start closing above 82.8 on Bitcoin and relevant areas for your majors, Ethereum, Solana, so on and so forth, that are kind of the equivalents to Bitcoin's 82.8. Unless we see a break of that, it's still a downtrending structure. And if we do get another leg lower, which is still very highly probable from here into the mid and potentially low 50s and even up mid to upper 40s, it is something that I would be paying very close attention to the alts and how they hold up. So that's something that I would be just kind of waiting and watching right now to see if we actually get that type of a move, right? There is still an outlier case to be made that Bitcoin could bottom in and around its current structure here. That is not developed yet. That's purely hopium theory at the moment for major areas of interest. And it's something that I've talked about with you on this show when we were coming off the highs, right? When we had put in and locked in the 126 as an all-time high. We were still trading in a bull market though at that time, but I'd mentioned, if we do break structure and go into a bear market, 58 to 60 is one of the key areas that I'd be looking towards. And at this particular moment, we've hit that. We've fulfilled that criteria. There is no bull market structure that is forming here. There is no low that is forming here. And if it does form here, it would just be another lower low until we see a trend shift and a trend break or a higher low setup come into play. So the door is still open for lower. And if we do get it, watch alts, see how they hold up around their current low side structure. Because if it is anything like last market cycle in terms of analogous things to look for would be if Bitcoin did take another leg down or like a final leg down into a bear market, macro low, and it wasn't here, then it would be more about how well do they hold up relative. And that's where you get the Bitcoin Ethereum pairs, you get the Bitcoin Solana pair, or the Solana Bitcoin pair, Ethereum Bitcoin pairs rather. And seeing kind of that they do have the potential to bottom versus their Bitcoin pairs, which in general tells you, along with time frame right now, we're coming in towards August. Before we know it, it's going to be Q4, and somewhere around Q4 into that Q1 transition next year, we are going to, in my opinion, find the macro low for Bitcoin and start to shift structure. Whether we find the macro low and it is the macro low in Q4, we wouldn't know it until we actually shift structure. But we're coming into that time period where you better be ready. And now is the time to be preparing if you haven't prepared to this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the breakdown episode 755. We got Landy here. Okay. You expect Bitcoin to go down one more time. Is that what I'm hearing?
As it stands right now, the door is still open. It's not the expectations. Conditions need to be met on close over close price action below the low, because we could easily sweep like the mid 50s and start closing back above 60. And this area would still be considered the macro low zone. A true leg down would be a concerted move, likely lower than the mid 50s, somewhere around the mid to upper 40s, 45.5, 45 to that 48 to 50, and potentially more on the table. But there's always the chance that this could become an area, and I've mentioned this for a long time. It's just not structurally at this particular moment the macro low, as many have posited. Could it become one? Absolutely. Even with a sweep into the mid 50s, as long as it was bought up above around $60,000, then you're looking at it.
Give me the likelihood chances of this being. What are the chances of this being the bottom, or us hitting the bottom already? And even if we sweep into the 50s, like as you just said, if people have bought up in this range, what are the likelihood chances that we have bottomed out?
If I'm put on the spot as like a percentage chance, it's probably sitting at like a 30 to 70. So like a 30% chance with a 70% chance of further downside to the actual bottom.
But you're 30%. You're saying 30% though. Is it higher than what you would have believed 2 to 3 months ago? That percent?
No.
So you're still in the same line of thinking of 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, because we are walking down structure on higher term timeframes, and this is kind of what I expected. 58 to 60 would be the high side call that I was talking about for a deviation of prior structure at 74, 74,000 where the last higher low was. Remember, I drew out a chart for you when we were at the high still. It's like, hey, if 74 breaks down, we could get a lower low structure, a structure that forms a lower low, lower high structure that doesn't go too much further and then turns right around in some of these local areas around where the spot ETFs launched. But that's a pretty big zone. That's $38,500 to $60,000 was the primary bidding zone for the spot ETFs. And if you're looking if you're looking at, 38,000, we've already gone down for Bitcoin and many alts, to some pretty low, some pretty high percentage pullbacks, right? So when we're looking at like Bitcoin, we're down, 50% from the all-time high. On the actual low, the current low at 57,750 for Bitcoin, that's 54%. If you give it another, into the mid 50s, you're looking towards 58 to 60%. But if you start looking down towards, 38,000 to like 42 and a half, then we're more around the territory of corrections that we've done in prior cycles, almost 70%, not the high 70s, but the low 70s. So the door remains open. And the only thing that's going to change my mind, David, is if we set a low here, right? Which, by the way, I actually, if we can share the screen, I'll set the criteria because I think it's going to stay the same. We're going to be closing the monthly this week, this Friday. So let me set this up without a bunch of garbage on the screen. So let me get all my lines and shit off here, all my crayon drawing lines, because this is kind of important, because we're coming into the August close on Friday. And this is something we can, talk a little bit more as the week progresses. But what's really important about this here is what would change my mind. Well, in order to set a low, and this would be a lower low, which is still a move in progress. And we'll have to see as we come into the monthly close, but let's say this high right here of this month is $67,000. In order to set this as a low, we would need to close above it, right? So we have this downtrending structure. We got lower lows, lower highs, lower low. And then to actually set this as a lower low, we would need to see it close above this line at $67,000. What would change my mind here is if the monthly then proceeded to not only set a low at 67, but then come up and take out the next lower high, that 82 and a half, which is a retest of this close open right here, is this 82 and a half to the 83 whatever area. This would change my mind because from there, although there's going to be analysts that disagree with me, including people I respect a lot, that's where then we start looking for higher low, equal low structure and a trend reversal to set up, which would solidify this area as the macro low in, right? But first we need to, in August, for instance, if this is going to be the high of the July candle at $67,000, we would need to see it close above it, set this low, take out the lower high, put in higher highs, and then higher low, equal low structure as it relates to this low. And then I would be looking at this as a macro low area of interest. Not a guarantee, but that's where I'd be like, this now shifts to, a 70-30 from a 30-70 for this area. Otherwise, I have to look lower, mid 50s and lower.
I was going to ask you, because you went into this. Okay, altcoin season. That's what I was thinking about. Man, cool with Bitcoin. Listen, we know where Bitcoin's going. We have 5 minutes here left. We know where Bitcoin's going. We know where Bitcoin's going. Bitcoin's going to go up. Right?
Yeah.
Safe to say Bitcoin, for every single time they grave dance on Bitcoin, it always finds a way to go up. Okay? Because obviously people understand what kind of fucking asset it is.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Altcoin season, we didn't have it. And we haven't had it for the last 4 to 5 years. We haven't seen anything. 7 things ran from the altcoin side. And when I mean altcoins, it's the utility coins.
Yeah.
We saw 7 to 8 of them do something. But it wasn't that something that people were expecting. This time around, Clarity Act, I don't know what it is. I could care less about the Clarity Act. I see it being approved. I think it will be approved. But even if it doesn't, hypothetically speaking, are we getting altcoin season? Are the people that are waiting, that have been patiently going into Chainlink, into Cardano, I can name out the whole list, Near Protocols. Are we having I'm separating it from the memes, okay? I separate memes from the utilities, period. Memes don't have utilities, bottom line. I hear the word utility, I'm out. Stop, Landy. You're going to mention Dogecoin. And this is one thing that I've said throughout all my broadcasts. In the future, I'd love to see utilities be built out on these memes because they're more relatable. People understand memes. They get it right off the jump. You don't got to explain coding, this, that. It's just people get it. And that's how you get an audience. And then you can showcase your products or your utility. Right now, it should just be about the meme and the meme only. And why does it make you feel some sort of way and giddy? Okay. Landy on his side, why do memes make him touch himself? I don't know. But altcoins, are we going to have altcoin season, Landy?
All right. This is where I don't think we're going to see the same types of alt seasons that we've seen in prior cycles. And this is something that I said to you.
Throw him out? Should I throw him out now? Guys, should I throw Landy out right now?
Let me finish this. This is actually one of the reasons why we had meme coins go ballistic, right? After the ETF launches, and in particular the run up to the ETF launches, right? What have we seen off of the bear market lows, right? We saw Bitcoin dominance recover, right? Pretty much from November of 22 all the way through for Bitcoin dominance, right? And then just hang in this 50 to 60, this mid to upper 50s to 60% in terms of dominance. But what ran off of the lows from 22 on up?
Fucking again, man. Fucking
meme coins. Restricted already. That's so my point being is that meme coins ran with Bitcoin as Bitcoin dominance was picking up. Altcoins obviously moved in general direction, but did not significantly outperform Bitcoin by and large like they had in prior cycles. But you know what did? Memes. As Bitcoin dominance was moving up, memes moved up with it. And that was different. And we didn't get the typical Bitcoin into altcoin rotation because nearly half of the market is being traded outside of the crypto native ecosystem. So I don't think we're going to see the altcoin seasons that we've seen before. So where I think the real opportunity does lie is in the meme coin sector, growing and expanding very rapidly for a few different reasons. And it will take the chains and the coins on those chains with it. But I think, and I floated this to you last week, is I'm starting to change my mind. When you see a Robinhood utilize memes and promote NFTs and memes to onboard people to their chain that they're going to have tokenized stocks and RWAs on, that tells you a lot. That tells you that memes are powerful and they will be not only the first movers, but I think that a lot of folks might thumb their nose at the institutions and start to, launch tickers of those very things. Not, you're not getting deliverable stocks. They're not RWAs. They're not stock tokens. But hey, we can run this based on those narratives because memes are narrative driven and culturally driven. Yeah. And I think that you're going to see memes actually get a bigger boost than I had previously talked to you about. because I think Robinhood set a good example. I think we're going to see this on stable chain as well, as that starts to open up more to folks. I think you're going to see that on ARC, which is obviously you have stable chain backed by the folks at Tether and a lot of institutions. You've got ARC is going to be your USDC focused chain. And I think you're going to see a lot of that. And I think it's going to roll back to Solana. I think Ethereum memes are going to do well. I think even NFTs are going to see some shine again as well. Now I don't know about 2021 all-time highs, things get taken out, or prior cycle all-time highs for a lot of the majors. But what I do think is we're going to see a significant expansion in market cap for those sectors, like the meme sector itself. I think that we will see an expansion in market cap, even for a significant expansion that we haven't seen in a while for NFTs and stuff and ordinals and stuff like that as well.
The memes will be the catalyst. You heard? Listen, I think a few of the protocols will do absolutely well during the altcoin / utility run, but I really do believe that the memes are going to they're going to really run, and I just hope people are just well positioned into the right ones. Landy has a show Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays, it's at 9. Okay, because that's how he feels like doing it. Then on Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, he shows up. I don't know, maybe this week he'll show up with a bunch of palm readers to go ahead and look at the markets. Okay, my boy Landy. You can also catch him all over the fucking place on every goddamn space known to fucking man. Landy can be found in there breaking it down, especially in what is it, the ATC space and the Wolf financial spaces. You can find Landy there.
Yep, those are the only two. You ain't gonna find me on too many else unless David opens an impromptu space, but he never warns me.
Legendary impromptu spaces. Legendary.
But yeah, no, you can find me over, typically on the Wolf Bitcoin stage. ATC is another one. I appreciate you shouting them out. They're really good folks. They support this show a lot too. And they love the haircut, by the way.
Of course they love the haircut.
Yep.
Of course they fucking love it. Why wouldn't they love the haircut?
Well,
Why wouldn't they not like the haircut? Let me say something, man. I will always support people that show up for me. And that's it. I see the guys at ATC. They show up. They're always like, and I see Wolf Bitcoin. They show up. Cade shows up, acknowledges me as he should. I see it, and I appreciate it, and that's how you grow networks. Okay, it's healthy competition. It's all good. Wish everybody the best of luck. That I know how tough this business is, so I just wish everybody God bless you, and I hope God's on your side, man. This is just a tough business. If you can wake up here every single day and you have something to talk about of value, God bless you, man. God bless America, and God bless you. Landy with the talking puppet now.
Yep.
We'll see Landy, we'll see you back here 12:15 p.m. on our side tomorrow to break down markets.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me. I'll have more vowels, more
bowel movements. What'd you say?
More bowel movements. Yeah,
Gotcha.
No, gonna have this puppet is gonna be gradually upgraded over time. Before you know it, it's just gonna be getting up and walking around and talking to you.
I'm not looking forward to this.
No, oh no, this is a journey. This is gonna be a journey.
Fuck. Landy's odds of $40,000 to $45,000 Bitcoin are high. Trust me. Don't worry about it. He's being easy with you guys. Don't worry about it.
Especially when I'm taking the time to animate my puppet.
Fuck, why is my eyebrow off? Anyway.
Wait, your eyebrow's still there. It's fine.
Yeah.
It didn't run away yet.
Look at my eyebrows. That's perfection. I swear on everything on my life. on my life, I don't touch my eyebrows. This is natural, motherfuckers.
Yo, okay.
Eat your hearts away.
My wife looked the other day and she's like, "Oh, David looks good. Did he get a haircut?" I was like, "Yeah, you haven't been watching the show?" And she's like, "No, I missed it the past few times." And she's like, "Everything that you say on there, you've already said to me around the house 400 times, and I don't want to
What
listen
about
to you
my
anymore."
eyebrows in the house?
No. For me, when I come on the show, like she would come on and
Oh.
watch. But
Oh,
she looked the other day and she's like, "There's no way he doesn't thread his eyebrows. There's no
bro,
way."
what is this? I'm never gonna beat these allegations, bro.
Yo, I was like, he swears they're natural, all natural eyebrows.
On God, like I don't touch them. And you know what? I was like, that's weird because like this is why I say that God took his time with me. Bro. He really did. He's like, how can I make?
I almost spit out my.
Yo, somebody just said best eyebrows in the business. It gotta be that. I don't. I really fucking don't. Like, look, I really whatever. Anyway, I said like I will not beat the allegations, man. I will not beat the allegations, but it's good to have you on, little puppet.
I appreciate you, David.
Little puppet. I hope everything's good, by the way.
I thank you. I appreciate it. We'll find out soon.
Guys, we pray for Landy. I want everybody to give a praying emoji on whatever. I don't know, wherever you're watching, throw up some prayer emojis for Landy, man. Don't worry, he's not dying, but we're just saying, throw up some prayer emojis up there for Landy.
I appreciate you, brother.
Much think I'm burying this motherfucker already. Anyway, original looks maxer. That's why they're hating. Original looks maxer.
True.
And by the way, if these eyebrows were anyway tailored, like I want to be able to do the people's eyebrows and move my eyebrows the way I do. So I'm just saying, like it would look weird. Whatever. Fuck y'all. Okay? Kiss my ass. All right. I can't beat anything. People think I'm wearing veneers. I just brush my teeth. Like I don't know what this. I was born with these teeth. Like I haven't done anything.
Bro, if those are veneers, they're the oldest veneers in the game because you've had the same pearly white smile since the day I saw you on Fox Business.
It's just like white. Use Crest wipes, white strips. I use them. I brush my teeth. I wipe my ass. Okay.
But you're not a smoker. A lot of folks.
I'm not a smoker.
Yeah, that's the big one.
I don't drink coffee, so maybe that also helps me where it doesn't stain my teeth.
No sodas.
I don't drink soda. It's all water, baby. All water.
Yo, you need to get that sponsorship locked down. I don't know what you've been doing. You've been advertising for them for years now.
That's right. Please deliver Landy from evil. Amen. That's right. I love my audience. I love them.
I appreciate y'all.
Shout out to you, Landy. I'll talk to you later on, obviously. But much respect to you. Best TI guy in the game. I tried to do some accent, which didn't work out, but best TA guy in the game. That's the champ. That's
much
the
love, brother.
Champ of TA. You have a great one, man.
You too, brother. I'll be watching.
Damn, a puppet talking to me. This is getting worse, man. My family,
my
mom will be like, "What the fuck is bye, Landy?" Like, I can't, bro. I can't. Fucking can't. That is and he laughed. He just did that psychotic laugh. He's laughing in the back. He's laughing in the green room. Look at this. He's laughing. This motherfucker's laughing. This is crazy, man. Anyway, shout out. I gotta send an email to TikTok. This is beyond crazy. At 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Gigi joining us. Shout out to Gigi. She'll make her third appearance on the show. I've yet to make one appearance on hers, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not even mad. Not even close to mad. Not even upset. Okay? Not even upset. Welcome to the Breakdown, episode 755. Shout out to everybody for tuning in from all places. I don't know. Wherever you're tuning in from, thank you for tuning in. How about that? And I feel like more people are coming back into crypto because I'm seeing older faces, or I should say old faces or / old accounts start interacting with my posts. It's nice to see. So shout out to everybody. Obviously, can I say one thing though? I post one post or thread on Threads, and that shit blew up. All I asked was, "Are you guys in favor?" Hold on. This is what I said. Hold on. Let me not. Hold on. Let me fucking bring this up. Because this is wild. I can't bring it up on here, but I can bring it up here. I said, regardless of your politics, this is how bad it is. This is how bad it fucking is. Regardless of politics, do you think the SAVE Act is something both the Democrats and Republicans should come together and pass? So this post, in the last 24 hours, it got almost 1,500 likes, 3,000 comments. And most of the comments are coming from liberals, the Democrats. And they're mad. Absolutely not, they say. The SAVE Act is voter suppression. ICE is voter intimidation. Honestly, I just post on Threads and I don't even reply. I'm just like, here you go, man. You guys can eat each other alive. You think X is crazy? These people are crazy. You can't even have a convo. It's fucking crazy. All right. After this commercial break, let's go into this commercial, and then let me unveil one of the second product. And it's not a product, sort of, but let me unveil something. I'll break it down right after this commercial break.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's why we built Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Welcome back to the Breakdown, episode 755. Sponsored by Midnight. Obviously, you've seen the commercial. Poly Market, the official prediction market sponsor of the Breakdown. Cake Wallet. Shout out to Cake Wallet, one of the most secure hot wallets in the game. If you want to hold Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero. All right. And Vic made me get into Monero even harder. He should be the ambassador for he probably is technically he is the unofficial ambassador for Monero. But check out Cake Wallet, and also not pay for this, no partnership yet, but Radar Chat. Shout out to Radar Chat. A lot of people are using it now. We'll put it on the map because it's necessary. Anyway, it's 1:04 p.m. on the East Coast. Fuck the West. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love the West, man. I love you. Give me a hug. Anyway, here's a virtual hug. All right. So we will come out with Gokhshtein.com. Watch for it. Maybe at the end of the show, we go ahead and make it live. Okay? For you guys to get all your news and information about everything. About everything. But we do have this. And let me go ahead and put this out there. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and share this. Let me share this with you. I'm excited. Okay, I'm very excited. Very excited for this very moment. Okay, hold on. I think I'm having a panic attack. I think I'm having some anxiety issues. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Besides Gokhshtein.com coming out for you to get all your latest news in crypto and in sports and in finance in general, in politics. Forget about that. Now, let me take this. I got to take this. Well, I should take this off right now. Actually, you guys can see this. Fuck it. I'm not going to take off the breakdown image and all that stuff. Today is the day that Gokhshtein PR officially goes live. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the day that Gokhshtein PR. Gokhshtein.com is going live too, but I wanted to go ahead and showcase this too. Gokhshtein PR goes live today. There are partnerships that have been worked out. And I've been in this game for so many years, man. When I say I've been in this game, I think of Biggie right away. Been in this game for years and made me an animal. Okay. Anyway, Gokhshtein PR. Why? And it's just not for crypto. It's just not for blockchain. We're not just focused on Web. Shout out to Web3. But we're a public relations and communications firm. That's right. Right? I've always wanted to do this. Always wanted to do this. Because I know how to build brands. I know how to build a brand. I know what it is to be a front-facing figure, okay? I know what it is. I know the mountains that you have to climb. I know what you have to go through. I know how people can tear you down. I know how to go ahead and make sure that your brand is seen. I know how to make sure that you are seen. I have helped multiple. I got a list. I've helped multiple individuals and companies and projects succeed. GokhshteinPR.com. if you're a content creator, if you are a creator, if you have a product, business that you feel is not being seen, GochsteinPR.com. Impossible. And we sat back and we said, impossible to ignore, because it is. It is impossible to ignore. Whether you like me or you hate me, it is impossible to ignore. And I've been featured in Business Insider, Newsweek, Fox Business, BBC, Sky News, Bloomberg, CM. We didn't even list everything out here yet for you. Biggest thing for me is every firm rents reach. We own it. We own it. Again, you guys can go ahead and look at the website. Combined. And we haven't even updated the totals, but combined with partners and everything and creators, the numbers are there. I can't wait to get to the Gochstein site, the Gochstein.com site. Because no media agency has, we've been in the game for 10 plus years, man. It's not. So public relations, thought leadership, brand and reputation, social and content. You can read all this. Launches, crisis, events, creators, investor comms, public relations, executive, social. Bro. And I've been waiting for this moment. You don't understand. This has been months. And it's not even just showcasing this website to everybody. This is months of phone calls. Months of talking to people on the phone, aligning partnerships, working with other people so we can go ahead and develop a tremendous network. A tremendous network. To showcase you, the individual, the brand, the product, all that stuff. And this is very true. I don't describe an audience, I bring one. I don't just describe one, I bring one. So results speak loud, though. Well, I should say results speak louder. We'll obviously put out brands that we've worked with. We'll put out more of the brands. Okay, we just wanted to give you a little bit, but we're going to outline all the brands, all the partners, all the strategic partnerships that we have going on here with Gochstein PR. And today also we will introduce the new and improved Gochstein.com website. I'm very proud of this, though. I'm very proud of this. Because if there's anybody that knows how to build a brand, how to build your brand, how to put your product in the right position, I think I know it. I don't even think I know. I know. I know what it takes. I know what you need to do. Shit doesn't happen overnight. If I was running the Porsche NFT project, they would have never failed. They brought in a company that knows nothing about what you need to know about the industry. You just need to know about the industry. So people ask, do you only work with crypto and Web3 companies? No. We work with founders, brands, and leaders in any sector. Consumer, finance, tech, and beyond. We happen to have deep fluence in crypto, Web3, and fintech, but the playbook earned attention, owned, distribution, senior execution, travels to any industry. I'm excited. If you guys want to contact me, by the way, you go to Gochstein PR. And we got some really good individuals that know how to build a brand. So there you go. Don't contact me in DMs and say, hey, David, can you help out? GokhshteinPR.com. You can go to davidgokhshtein.com. Okay, my personal website, davidgokhshtein.com. Okay, you can go there and you can see all the links and you can break whatever. You can contact me. You can also, again, go to Gokhshtein PR. So I'm happy. I've been smiling. This is what I mean by building in a bear. This is exactly what I mean when I tell you guys, build in a bear. Okay? People who build in a bear succeed. That's it. Bottom line. Build in the bear. Thank you for all the comments from here. All these comments that are thank you so much. Again, this is really also for creators. Anybody who's a content creator, anybody who is trying to be a media personality, Gokhshtein PR. That's it. You got a product, Gokhshtein PR. I'm telling you right now. Or do it on your own. Go ahead, do it on your. I don't. At the end of the day, if you want somebody who's been battle tested. You want a company that's been battle tested? You want the founder of the company? You want to be a part? You want to see? I'm battle tested. I've been through it all, multiple cycles. I've been on social media. I know what it is. I know what it takes. So, brick by brick? That's how we build. That's been months. That has been months. Months. I'm doing good. It's been months of sitting and saying, you know what? It's time to build. It's time to build. And that's what I've done. So again, GokhshteinPR.com. And that is for, I'm going to be repetitive again, but that's for the creators out there that are, listen, you find this shit difficult. You got products out there that are finding it difficult to get into people's hands. I've been through it all. And I've made it out. And we still climb. Anyway, welcome to the Breakdown, episode 755. We have, give the round of applause, we have backstage, we're going to bring her on right now, somebody who's coming on for the third time onto my show. And I still got the Cheerio. Okay, I still got the Cheerio. I'm starting to feel like I'm an STD or some shit. I don't know. I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to feel a certain way. But let's bring her on. Gigi, what's up? What's going on, Gigi?
Hello.
Where are you at now?
I'm in on this closed location. No, I'm kidding. I'm in Ibiza.
Undisclosed. You bought an island?
I'm in Ibiza. I bought the island. I'm officially the mayor of Ibiza. Thank you, crypto.
Guys, I'm telling you, man. If you're working at McDonald's right now, there is an opportunity here. Okay, you can one day have your own island. So shout out to Gigi. Gigi, nice to have you on.
Hi. Good to be on. Good to be back.
Maybe in this century, before I croak, maybe you'll invite me on when I'm 85 years old, God willing, to come on your show in a wheelchair.
I actually have like a age restriction, only 80 years old and up.
80 and above.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly, you know what? You're inspiring me because I took some time off, technically, from streaming at least, to just focus on, my mental health. and I'm looking to get back like on fully and start streaming again and putting content again. But yeah, the mental health break. Now I need a break from the mental health break so I can go and traumatize myself again with the market.
I think as media personalities, because I'm not going to call you a content creator. I think as media heads, there is a time where you do need that break because that burnout does happen. So you do need to step away and just reprogram yourself. We're dealing with the new age of social media. Comments, you can not look at comments, but they somehow filter into your DMs, or your friends will go ahead and send you stuff, and you're just like, at first you're like, I don't give a fuck, right? But subconsciously, somewhere it grows, and you're like, yo, I need to go ahead and take some time off. I developed something called I don't give a fuck syndrome. So now, like when I took that break, when I developed that, you know how some people say I don't care, and they really do care. I can wholeheartedly, excuse my language, with my balls, say that I don't care. You can say whatever you want. My mission is my mission, and that is obviously elevate and be sure that I can provide an immense amount of value to the people that tune in and continue to grow. I know you have value. You know how to break down tech. You know how to speak. You know the meme economy. You know the crypto economy. So, and you know about AI.
Yep.
You'll be back good. You'll be back
No,
stronger than ever.
I do want to make something clear. I do not give a fuck about any comments or anything. My mental health break was more seeing my bags down 70%, you know. It was more about the state of the market, but
I get
know?
it. Listen, it is what I don't even look at bags anymore. It's just like it is what it is. Position yourself well, and then the smartest people and the most wealthiest people position themselves well in the bear, build in the bear, and then watch and don't chase during the bull. That's it. Anybody who's chasing in the bull market gets absolutely destroyed. So leading into that, we're not in a bull market yet on the charts, but we are seeing an enormous amount of bullish sentiment. How does that make you feel now when you log on to your social media platforms and you see that bullish sentiment back?
I mean, I think for some of us that have been here for so long, you've been here for a long time. For me, like 5 years is a really long time. I don't really get shocked by the state of the sentiment on like CT, because it's kind of, it's like clockwork, right? Every summer it's a summer chop. It sucks. It's bad. Q4 happens and we're so back and everyone is back online. So if anything, it just feels like part of the programming at this point. It's like, okay, bearish sentiment starting in May, June, July sucks, August sucks, September, we start to see it. Well, it's like, okay, like clockwork. But I mean, I do think it's important for new people that maybe have not been here that long and it's their first time coming in and seeing it, to see like, okay, actually, instead of panicking, this is the moment where I need to position myself, because you're right, like the prices you see during the summer, you do not see the rest of the year usually. So it's the best time if you're looking for a job or looking to build something, because the reality is that this is the first time ever that I take a summer to just travel and do things that are not crypto and just like have fun with my friends. And if I wasn't doing this and if I was new to crypto, or like maybe this is the first time I can actually dedicate time to it, I would be thinking about, there's AI now, like what can I build? What team can I join? What are people thinking about? So I think that's really important to see right now. It's like, you have AI, so what can you build? Like, go do something instead of being a hater bitch on the internet.
Let's go! The Sagittarius is coming out of her. This is what I'm looking for. Okay? No holds barred. Fuck it. Rip the Band-Aid off.
Like go do something with your life.
Listen, I enjoy the hate because they show up every day. And I think and I say this all the time, I think the haters don't understand, or the trolls don't understand, like every single time you show up, you become a stat that I can get to show off and tell people, look, I have not 100 people tuning in. Now I have 200 people tuning in, and the sponsors love it. I want to ask you about. Let's talk about Ansem. Okay, Ansem
Mhm.
comes out with a token. You put your eyebrow up. I don't know if it's a Sagittarius thing, where we use the eyebrows to express ourselves with, but Ansem comes out, or Ansem CTOs a token,
Hmm.
and
Better said.
yeah, it goes to 400 million. Obviously, it's corrected, but he gets 65% supply control, and he's betting on himself. Look, I don't know Ansem. I've never shook hands with him. I don't got no beef with anybody. If anything, regardless if I like somebody or not, I just want to see if it's good for crypto. I just want to see it succeed. That's it. Bottom line. So I'm watching it, and like, good. Let it win out, because even if there are imperfections of it, there'll be a blueprint to go ahead and correct any holes during that time he builds out. That's all I'm saying. You can adjust, you can do, you make me do it a little bit better, whatever it is. But that creator coin meta now. Number one, is it back? And number two, do you think he will succeed with what he's trying to do?
I mean, I think if anything, he's been the most successful of what he's done, right? Like there hasn't been any other like creator like any other one solo person that has been able to really done that way. I don't know. And for this time, right? Like you've had like Hasbullah and all these big celebrities, and they haven't been able to even maintain like a good floor. Like look at Daddy token, look at Iggy's token. There's so many huge examples of people that came in, were not part of this industry, right? Like they're kind of like adjacent to it, released something, made some money, and maybe they tried. And I think like Iggy's one of the few people that like she genuinely like kept trying and trying, but they are so foreign about how tokens work, and if you don't have a good team with you. So if anything, if obviously like it's Glaze, so I'm gonna say no Glaze, but it's obviously Glaze. But it's like if someone was the right person to go and do something like this, I think it's Ansem. Like he's really smart. He has a background in like computer science. He's been in this industry for a really long time. He's called things like Solana, right? Like Solana was like one of his biggest trades. He's done it with meme coins. And yeah, it's like actually really sick that he's able to, what is it like? My English is not Englishing right now, but he was able to take over a token
Yeah.
and done so many cool mechanics with it, like the whole like airdropping, like all of these things exist. But the fact that he did that with the token he's CTO, and there's such a big movement of people I've seen like Nevergoon and Mika and all these people like go to New York, and they're like bullish on the Ansem token and doing like social campaigns with it. So I think if anything, it brought a lot of fun into the timeline. It shows that someone can actually do something with like the right focus and the right knowledge. And whether it hits a billion or not, like it has hundreds and thousands of holders. Like I think it's a really great initiative. It's been fun to see. And if anything, in crypto, a lot of these things are, we watch things and then you learn from it and you implement and you continue going on. So if anything, it's been the most successful one. I wouldn't catalog it as a creator coin. I don't think like Ansem's like just a creator, but someone that's like really, really smart about like the industry. But I'm super bullish on it. I think it's sick.
Why does this industry try to? So we're still a small industry. Why are we always? So we embrace celebrities, right? I don't compare Ansem to the celebrity token meta because he's crypto. And I say that respectfully. Like he's in crypto. The celebrities that came in here, their managers talk to somebody and launch something, and they have no clue what crypto is, right? So yeah, so we as an industry, I see this. It's so ass backwards. So you have people who have dedicated their lives to being in crypto. They show up every single day. They're here every day. They're chatting it up. They're in the trenches, air quote, whatever it is. Not me, I'm going to take myself out of that equation. A lot of people choose to support these creators that come here. Like Hulk Hogan came here, God rest his soul. dropped a token, and then dropped his leg on everybody's neck, and he was out and deleted the post. Like, you had all these celebrities come in here, and every single person in this space cheers it on. Oh my God, this celebrity's here. Oh my God, this celebrity. And everybody, you don't even know these people, and you're on their nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yet when somebody, here's what bugs me, whether you like the person or not, whether you're friends with them or not, when somebody within our industry attempts to do something,
Anything.
instead of having that same support, it's always opposite. It's like, let's open up 34 rooms at the same time. Let's talk about how bad this person is. Let's talk about their past. Let's talk about how they stole a bag of chips when they were 9. Let's go ahead and completely undress them. I saw this with Luca, and when I had Luca on the show, we talked about it, and I was defending him. I was like, they opened up 19 spaces on Luca for investing $2.5 million into Pudgy Penguins. And they opened up 19 fucking rooms to talk about how bad he is.
Mhm.
So people who have dedicated their lives to be in this space, to be in crypto, they get hacksawed. But the celebrities, because you mentioned this, when they come in here, roll out the red carpet.
Mhm.
They just dropped, oh my God, this is crazy. I think this is what really does hold back out space. When we can't support our own, regardless if you fuck with people or not, but you're willing to support somebody who isn't even controlling their own accounts. Your thoughts?
No, 100%. And I think crypto's, unfortunately, crypto Twitter is like one of the most like toxic places in the universe. And if you're a creator, just create, like that has been the best thing for me. It's like I turn on my camera, I do my content, I post it on the timeline, I have my notice set up so I only see like certain notice from certain people. That's it. And I just post and I scroll through the timeline, and like I don't really care about socializing with everyone and doing this and doing that. I think that's another thing. It's like you have all these group chats. If you're not participating in a group chat, then now you're like a bitch or whatever. Like, I'm a girl, so it's like you're a bitch, you think you're better than others. And it's like, no, I just don't have time. Like my focus is trading, doing content, and my real life, right? But it's like insane to see that crypto Twitter is a really toxic place. If you are a celebrity, they will love you until they can't take anything more from you, right? Like, and that's just what it is. But I think you kind of have to create a level of like thick skin where you just really don't give a fuck. If you're here to build, go build. And your audience that is meant to like the product that you're building is going to be there, and you're going to talk to them. And those are the only people you should care about. Same if you're a creator. If you're a creator in crypto, talk to your audience that like supports and love your content, and like do look at the hate and see if any of the hate is like actually something you should work on, because that is something too. Like, maybe sometimes the hate is like, maybe I should be thinking about that, but you just can't absorb it. Like, I really see this as like my job, and it's my work. It's like I'm professionally unemployed, but it's my job. Like, even for streaming, if I'm streaming, like, you just have to kind of like stop caring so much, because even the celebrities, like whoever it is, like they get so much hate and so much love, and you just got to be like laser focused on like what you want to do. But it would be nice to see that the people that are in this industry actually support the people that have been in the industry. The problem with crypto is that, or like with crypto Twitter, is that you have like John Doe who just joined the timeline 3 months ago, and then all of a sudden they see you, and then they're like, oh, this person doesn't know anything. Meanwhile, you're like, sorry, bro, like, who are you? Like, where have you been? Like, what have you done? Like, okay, it is what it is. I think at some point you just like start rolling with it, and you just stop caring. Just like,
I mean, I don't even look at comments anymore. Even if they're good, I don't look at good comments. I don't look at bad comments, because it doesn't fuck up my day. I can't allow for my energy to be fucked up by some random that just joined 3 days ago and listened in on some hater fucking cabal fucking chat, and then starts coming at. I don't have time for that. That energy needs to be applied to building. Obviously, like you said, I get on this camera 12 to 2. I'm talking about things that are happening in this industry. That's all I'm focused on. This is the life and times of being a media personality, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just letting you know. This is what we go through to provide you value. Speaking of value, let's talk about the memes. I had somebody earlier on here. I had Landy who breaks down TA and the macro and all that stuff. Do you see the memes making an extraordinary comeback? And do you see us going much higher in this next bull run that we're
Yes.
going into?
Yes, we're going so much higher, guys. Believe. I mean, obviously, that's like the answer. It's like, yes.
You got to
but
believe. You better
Yeah.
believe because we're all going to be working at IHOP.
listen, I'm gonna believe, but to be honest, I think like personally, I hate new pairs. That has been like the biggest thing. Like, I'm not really trading right now because even when I was trading for like the last 2 years that I was like super actively trading on streams, like something, if you've ever watched my streams, you would know it's like I don't do like low caps. Like, I don't like buying 5K market cap and selling at 30K market cap. Like, that it sounds like fucking crack to me, right? So
Yeah.
right now, like, my biggest focus have been like, yes, I'm still involved in like, like the meme scene, and I'm looking at what's happening, but I'm actually spending more time learning about like stocks and about like just like crypto in general, like majors and all these tokens, because I'm more interested right now on like the perp side. So I've been working with some AI products that help you like understand more about like longing and shorting positions. I'm working with some protocols that also help you like do perps on like stocks, on oil, and all these things. And that right now I think has the biggest value than wasting my money trying to chase the next coin that's gonna die at 11K market cap when like this one guy that held the supply in 50 wallets sells and you buy. It's it's kind of insane. But I will bet on coins like Ansem, right? Like, I will bet on things like that. I think it's also like the PvP is still insane. I see so many people, like I see your chat right now, they're like, do the David coin, do the white bull coin. It's like, guys, like there's only one black bull. Like, stop. I've seen so many, like I've had people being like, oh, go follow, look, go buy this other coin. It's like this, it's like Ansem. I'm like, bro, like there's not another Ansem. I'm sorry. I don't know, like I don't know who would be another Ansem right now. Like, I don't really have someone on mine. So that's still something that bothers me about the new season of like the meme economies. Like, everyone's trying to do the PvP and the fucking like, no, guys, like go bet on one coin and stop trying to chase the 10 copycat coins, because this is where we are. It's so annoying.
What are your top picks in the? So I like that the fact that you're not just in crypto, you've transitioned into the traditional markets. I always say diversify yourself everywhere. I want to know, but what are your top picks? Give me 5 or 10 of your top picks within the meme economy. I'm not talking about new things. I'm talking about in general. Are you even placing yourself in hypothetically Pepe, Doge, whatever it is?
Wait, David, are you launching a coin, or why are they mad? Are you doing the David coin?
I got the white bull move. I'm not gonna. This is an interview. I'm listening to you, and I like. I don't look. If anybody's been following me for a long time, I'm not pressing any issues. This is an interview. What the comments in there? I love you guys. I can care less.
Okay, sorry.
I am the one thing. It's way before Ansem. I've been pushing for us to, as a community, to rally together. That's really it. Like, have a movement,
fair.
have a catalyst. Like, if you watch back my shows, way before Ansem dropped or CTO'd a token, I've been saying we need to get back to at least what I'm accustomed to. And that's waking up in the morning and not having a panic attack. Not having, oh my God, I went into this shit. You're tossing and turning the night. Should I get out? No. Like, we used to go into projects and wake up the next morning feeling okay. Like, this is
I
cool.
mean, I used to hold for like 2 weeks. Like, there's so many coins that I held for weeks, months. Like,
I went to sleep
this
on
whole-
those. I went to sleep on Pepe and Shiba Inu. Like, I was in there really early. I was okay.
Yeah.
I felt good. These broccoli head son of a bitches, these 14, 15-year-old kids who are just deploying, they've killed, like, and I say this respectfully, Pump.Fund, capitalism still exists here, okay? But the only people that are making money are the platforms. If you look at it, Pump.Fund's making money.
Yeah.
Phantom's making money. I love these people. It's not that they're making money And when people come out here saying they're making money, no, my dude, you lost on 34 tokens before you think you won on this one, but you're still broke on the past 34. My whole thing is I want that roaring kitty moment where we all come together, that Wall Street Bets moment part 2, where we all do come together and we just rally. Fuck it, even wag me, diamond hands. I'd rather be in that moment than be here where motherfuckers hold for 3 seconds, or they fucking showcase their sex lives. Like I am tired of the 13 seconds of holding and then moving on to the next one. Not appreciating our developers, not appreciating our biggest personalities in the space, trying to build something out. Same thing I say about Charles. He's the co-founder of Ethereum, built Cardano, Midnight. Motherfuckers are betting against them, coming out fudding. It's everybody that I'm particularly talking about, and not just particularly one person.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Right now, I don't have any holdings on meme coins right now. Like the only things that I've been supporting forever has been UFD because I love Run.
Yeah.
And I have Ansem, but guys, I've been so locked out. I've been traveling in Europe, enjoying my summer, having the best time of my life with my girlfriends. So yeah, I'm like, I will log in, I'll see what's happening. Like I have like a few traders that I follow, so I have a very curated feed of what are they buying, and that's it. And I'll look into it. But right now, honestly, I'm just enjoying not having to stress about meme coins right now. That's why I haven't been streaming. But then on the other side, like with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, with Solana, with all of this, like I've been doing just like short-term positions, like basically day trading. And that's how I'm funding my trip.
We talked about AI when you were on here last time, and I'm glad that you're out there in Europe and enjoying yourself. Europe is beautiful. So for people who have never been out of their state, it's nice to get out of your state and go somewhere, and travel and see the fucking planet, man. It's beautiful. See the world. Excuse me. AI. Last thing, because I know like you're a busy woman. AI. Has the bubble popped on AI? Like the bubble for retail where everybody was excited, they're using AI nonstop? Because for me on my side, I feel like the waters have calmed. But I said this before. I said 99% of the people that raced out to buy themselves a new iMac, you know, all this Mac stuff, they're gonna give up within a month because they're gonna get so frustrated because they're not really using the right prompts. They're not doing anything to build something out. They don't have a strategy. They're just typing in, "Hey, make me a billionaire," and expecting whatever the program is, either Claude Code, whatever, to build you that $1 billion company. But I feel like the 1% did stay. Where do you see AI now?
I mean, I'm still super bullish on AI, and being in Europe actually has opened my eyes about how many people are so behind on it, right? Like I've talked to so many people, they're like, "What is ChatGPT?" So I do think if you're on X, you have an advantage. You're like so far ahead of, and if you're in like tech Instagram as well. So I'm super bullish on AI. I think more and more people are building things with AI that can be really useful. Like I'm waiting for this product to be released soon, and like I think in like 2 weeks, and it's like an AI trading agent that helps with like setting positions for stocks and crypto. And that's been something I've been using personally because, to be honest, while I'm traveling, I don't have the time in the world to really like be watching everything that's happening. I do follow the news as we all do, but I'm in a different time zone right now and I'm having a great time doing so. But I do think like, dude, like AI is such a benefit. Like I can literally go on my phone and ask my agent, like, you know, what is the sentiment? What are the news that are happening? Like, I think AI is being underused, if anything. So if you're here and you're no longer on the AI craze, like you are going to be left behind by the 1% that actually knows, like learns how to use it. Because, you know, why take like 10 hours to do something when you can have a shortcut that instead of taking 10, it can take 2. So I'm super bullish on it.
I'm bullish on AI as well. I just think that we have a lot of lazy people in this current generation. They don't know how to build. They don't know what to build, and they get frustrated. Like I said, because they type in, they don't know how to use prompts, and they type in stuff like they're just trying to do things that AI won't do for you because it doesn't understand what the fuck you're saying, and then they give up. And now they're selling their iMac Minis. Okay, they're on sale, discounted because they listen to a few cats on here who listen. I think they do their thing when it comes to AI, but you know, they
Not
listen to a few
everyone. Not
cats and
everyone
weren't able
needs
to execute.
a Mac Mini.
Say that again.
Not everyone needs a Mac Mini. Like if,
That's what I said. Like you could use like a
by the way,
5-6 year
first of
computer,
all,
man.
no one needed a Mac Mini. Like you could have just like gotten like some storage on like cloud and use it through like Vercel. Like, by the way, the Mac Mini propaganda, huge plus to sell Mac Minis. Like you didn't really needed that. Like you can pay $5 on Vercel and host an agent that's online 24/7 without having to have like electricity running all day and buying this new stupid computer that once you want to add more agents, you need to like upgrade to another one. Like, yeah, Mac Studio, like $4,000. So, but I do think like you hit on something. It's like if you don't even know what you're building, why, like, first of all, find something you want to do before you go and invest all this money into these things because you're seeing like, Alex or whoever else talks about what they're doing. By the way, they're actually doing it. Like Alex is actually using his Mac Minis. Like he's actually building a company with it. So it makes sense that he has one. But if you're not him and you don't have a company that you're like so like focused on building that you're willing to give up everything and just focus on that, you probably don't need that. But if you're in crypto, like use like Claude, use ChatGPT, like build your own models, like connect some APIs and figure out how you can do the most with what you have so you don't have to be a slave to your computer or like to the group chats or to the people that are giving you off on the timeline because they're using you as like the extra liquidity.
Yeah, I think that if you learn AI, because I think it'll be crucial in order to keep your current job. I think you have to know AI. You have to know how to use it. I use it for my company. I have AI agents, a ton of them that are working nonstop on all the products that we have. So again, I'm a part of the 1% that appreciates it. You got to learn. You got to learn it. You got to understand it. You got to be dedicated. Just like you're dedicated to anything else, you got to dedicate yourself and be first, front run the market. Because I'm telling you, I say this all the time. People that know AI, know how to prompt, know how to use AI, you guys will be hired because there are people that are looking for people that there's so many companies that still don't understand how to use AI agents. They don't know what the fuck this is. You learn it, you'll get hired and you get a good payday and you can go chill out and maybe just put it into Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, and whatnot, and continue to build your wealth. Last one before you go. People in Europe bullish on crypto? Are there like places where they're like, hey, we accept crypto, we like this shit, or they're like, nah, like, dude, not really a thing for me here?
I think I have friends that are very bullish on crypto. Right now, no one is bullish. Like, it's summer. No one's bullish in the summer. I was in Paris for a while. All of my friends were like, don't say you're in crypto. Like, we don't want you to get kidnapped or something. They're like, don't even say you're in finance. Like, just say anything else. But at least like sentiment wise, like all of my friends that see, like me making money through crypto are like, how the fuck do I get into this? Right. And then I think the biggest gap in the bridge is like, right now I've spent 2 months in Europe and it was like good mental health wise. It was also great to just have a normal life for like 2 months and be with friends and have fun. But, outside of that, all year long, I'm like in front of my computer 12 hours a day. So it's always like, I don't think you need 12 hours a day to be in crypto. But if you want to be like a creator, you do have to invest so much time, like in the beginning, to actually understand. And I think most people are not ready for that reality. Like everyone wants to make money in crypto. It's insane. Like crypto influencers make more money than like I have friends that have 2 million followers on Instagram. I'll make more money than them with one brand deal. But like you do have to invest so much more time. So I think that's the gap. It's like everyone wants to do like be a crypto trader, be a crypto influencer, but no one wants to really like put in the time. They're like, yeah, like I'm gonna do it, and then it's like So I think we still have a lot of opportunity to go because yeah, a lot of people are really lazy.
Well, I appreciate you. I hope you're having fun in Europe. Okay. I think I'm gonna head out to Europe after I do a few other things that I need to go ahead and do.
And I
Some
promise I will
competition.
have you on my stream as soon I'm gonna start
You
streaming.
know, I've given up hope.
No, no,
I've
no, I
given up.
promise.
You know,
I'm actually gonna book a call with you. I need some David advice, but it has to be free. I don't have any money. Europe took all
listen,
my
you can
money.
always contact davidgockstein.com. Gocksteinpr.com came out. That's how. No, but you got my DMs. You can contact me anytime you want.
Okay,
GG,
let's
it's
do it.
always a pleasure. Smarty Pants, fellow Sagittarius. Can't wait for you to come back and start streaming again, man. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe this century, I'll come on to your show. I don't know.
Yes, you are gonna come on to my show in the next 2 weeks. Put a timer on it.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, yo, guys, if she doesn't bring me on in 2 weeks, like we're going to troll her. Well, she'll
Okay.
mute me or block me. But
No,
uh,
no. In the next 2 weeks, I promise. I'm locking in 3 streams a week to start. But
let's
guys,
fucking
keep
go.
supporting David. He's awesome. He's been doing this forever. Yeah, I'm like the best show on X right now, next to mine, of course.
Let's go. I really do. Honestly, 100%. I appreciate you, Gigi. I've seen you grow up, you glow up, you grow up here in this industry, and it's nice to see.
Wait, what do you prefer, blonde hair or pink hair?
You asking me?
Yeah, you're seeing
You
it
look
blonde
good.
right
You
now,
look
but I
good.
normally have pink.
You look good either way.
Okay,
They all
that
fit
was
you.
so unhelpful, bud. Well, thank you
What?
guys. So unhelpful, but
Listen,
thank
your
you
trademark is
guys.
pink.
I never said David was old, but he knows he's old. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Your chat though. By the way, love to the chat. Keep supporting David. He's awesome. I will be back here. You will be on my show, and then we'll explore more about the markets and crypto together.
Awesome. Enjoy your time. Have
Thank
fun.
you.
And God bless you, man. You're doing your thing. I love it.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
That's
Kisses.
Gigi. Follow her. I'm going to put her handle from X on here, and I'll ask her for her other handle so you guys can go ahead and follow her. Gigi, have a great one.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
That's Gigi. Don't talk about Gigi, okay? I didn't get to look at the comments. Don't talk about Gigi. Welcome to the breakdown. You guys are crazy, bro. You guys are crazy. I bring on a fucking guest. You guys are crazy, man. One thing that I do, let me explain something to you guys who are just starting. I guess if you just came in here and you're just starting to follow me, let me explain something. When I bring on people onto my show, okay? When I bring on people onto my show, I want to have a real conversation. Okay? You guys, if you go back, how many times have I said it? 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years. I don't do interviews. Like you've seen me talk to Sailor and everybody, notable names. I have convos. Like you've seen it. It's just straight up convos. I want people to be real. When people come on here, I want them to talk about what they feel. You don't force people into saying things that they don't mean. No, that's what they mean. So you can either elevate, do better, so you can be seen, or you can just turtle. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's all fucking good. This is constructive and good type of conversation. This is why people tune into me. People tune in because it's not scripted, man. It's not. I'm not here. Like, listen, people come on here and praise me and say that, oh my God, you're so handsome. And then there are people that don't acknowledge the king. Okay. And that's fine. That is absolute egos. When you don't have, like, when you don't allow your ego to go ahead and get in the fucking way, you're all good. Gigi's third time coming on my show. I better be on in the next 2 weeks, Gigi. If you're watching, I better be on. Next 2 weeks. But even if I don't go on, I will say that I wish her and anybody else who comes on here nothing but fucking success. By the way, if you missed it, by the way, you can replay the show with Gigi on. If you missed it, let me go back to this. You missed it today, amongst other things that will be announced, and this is a lot of things being months. This has been months. Like, you don't understand. Months. Which I can technically say it's almost a year. But we finally have. We had the gmarkets.io that came out. Obviously, free information to get you ahead of the game. Okay. We have that out there, and we got a lot of people using it. So shout out to everybody who does use the gmarkets.io product. It's version 1. We really haven't released version 2 yet for the public. We haven't done that yet. I think it's amazing. When it does come out, it'll be amazing. Upgrade to the visual design. Upgrade in information. It is going to be absolutely something that will help the people in crypto. And it's free. So if you don't use it, that's on you. That is on you. Don't complain that you're not ahead of the game, that you can't you're losing. I don't want to hear it. But Gokhshtein PR is something where, especially for creators, I have a long list of people that I have helped. And God bless, a lot of them have succeeded. I'm happy. I'm absolutely, let me put myself in the frame, absolutely happy to see it. Because you want people to win. It's better, number one, it's better on my resume when it happens too. But I'm showing you, whether it's creators, whether it's products, message, I've been there, done that. I've been here doing this. I know what it takes. And it's not just for crypto. It's for anything. And we've already have people that are reaching out, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I love you guys and I respect it. This is 10 plus years of building. 10 plus years of falling down at times and having to pick yourself up, and you keep going because there's plan A, and that's winning and reaching your goals, climbing this mountain. What did I tell you guys before? You climb this mountain, it's cold, your hands are ripping, it's tough, your friends disappear, you're getting hit with chairs, you keep going. If you have a dream and you want to build a legacy, you keep going. You keep moving forward. And that is it. If it doesn't happen, I mean, you know, a lot of people want instant gratification. They want it to happen immediately. Shit takes time. But impossible to ignore. That is something we sat back on and I said, you know what? It really is true. Love me or hate me. Impossible to ignore the brand. It really is. The brand has made a lot of people successful. And I'm happy for that. We've helped a lot of projects. I've helped a lot of people, and I am happy for it. But this side, it brings me joy. The marketing part of it. I've been trying to do this. The PR part of Gokhshtein Media, we've been trying to do this since 2000. The PR part, I think 17, 18. I've been trying to do this, and it was never able, because it was the focus on the magazine to turn to the media and then the so there was never, we were never able to go ahead and develop that. Now it's here. So again, for anybody who's creating on TikTok, on MySpace, man, like on AOL, it doesn't matter. You want to be a part of the Gokhshtein PR team. Like, you want to be a part of the Gokhshtein umbrella. You want that. And again, you can take a look at the site. You can take a look at the site. We'll help you get to conferences. We'll help you get seen on TV. We'll help you with everything. We got a great team that can go ahead and help you with everything. And I am here. Like I said before, I've been through everything. I got thrown into social media. For anybody who's been here day one watching me, thrown in. I got thrown in. And when I say I don't describe an audience, I bring one that's the truth. So check out GokhshteinPR, okay, .com, GokhshteinPR.com. And we'll be right back after this commercial break, sponsored by Midnight and also Cake Wallet.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh, wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's why we built Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Welcome back to the show. I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why I didn't go right back on is because I had to take a piss, all right? Shout out to Midnight. Shout out to Poly Market. Shout out to Cake Wallet, G Markets, GokhshteenPR.com. Check that out. If you're looking to, you know what? I don't even have to sell it. Just go to GokhshteenPR.com. Extremely fucking excited. Partnerships, strategic partnerships were put together for this. It's going to be fucking amazing. And then today, I don't know what I should do. Should I go and greenlight the okay to have Gokhshtein.com go live? Should I do it? Should I do it on this show, or should I do a special show for maybe the Gokhshtein account unveiling the new Gokhshtein.com website? Oh, I'm so fucking excited. I'm ready. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Okay. We had Gigi on. If you missed it, Gigi was on here. You can go ahead and replay the show after we're done here, or you can actually replay it live. So if you missed it, Gigi came on at 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go ahead and check it out. We had a conversation. I am the White Bull. By the way, I didn't pick anything. I'm going to say this again. I'm going to make this very clear. I haven't told anybody what I'm doing. I just want this to be, I need to say this because I've gotten messages and I'm like, I have not said anything. I have not picked anything. I have not said anything to anybody. I have not talked to anybody. I am not answering my DMs. If my DMs have anything related, if it's anything related to the White Bull or anything in my wallet, I am not answering. So if anybody has told you that I have picked something, I've endorsed something, I have blessed something, I have not. Okay? I have absolutely not. Will there come a time that I go ahead and go through with it? Yeah. But the White Bull movement is bigger than just a token, just a meme. Like, it's bigger than that. The White Bull movement is going to be big. It's going to bring back the energy into this goddamn fucking space. We're gonna bring back the vibes that we're accustomed to. We're gonna make it and Diamond Hand. We're gonna bring that energy back that I've been talking. We are going to be the next, and I want to be this. So I'm gonna put this into the universe. I'm not gonna say I think. I'm going to say, because I'm going to put this into the universe. If you ever read the book The Alchemist, you'll understand what I'm saying. I am going to put this into the universe. That the movement will be the next movement, just like the Wall Street Bets movement. Okay? That's what I'm looking for. But again, I want to make it very clear. I have not said anything to anybody, nobody, zilch, zero. So if anybody's telling you anything, please do me a favor, man. If it doesn't come off my socials, if I don't say it, I am the one that is supposed to say it. So that, bottom line, if somebody's faking screenshot, anything right now with AI, anything can be fucking faked. Do not fall for it. I don't have a Telegram group. I don't have none of this shit. I don't have a Discord group. None of this stuff. I don't have it. So I'm just keeping it 100 because I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see anybody upset. Okay? I don't want to see anybody upset. Bottom line. Okay? Don't be upset. If anything, I have every right to be upset because it's my image. So ain't nobody gonna guilt trip me. Not a single person. Bottom line. Anyway, welcome to The Breakdown. Episode 755. Sponsored by Midnight. I'm waiting to get back into Midnight City. Okay, I'm waiting to get back into Midnight City. Polymarket, shout out to Polymarket. Polymarket is the official prediction market sponsor of the breakdown. Okay. Cake Wallet, one of the most secure wallets, hot wallets that we have in our industry. Also, not a sponsor, but I have to give it up to something that is necessary for the space, and that is Radar Chat. For all the Bitcoiners, listen, everybody's been complaining, how do we send stats, all this shit. Radar Chat now gives you that ability with encrypted chatting, okay? Built on Signal. I don't want to hear it. There is no excuse for you not to have it. None. It's free. There's no excuse. Vic was out here giving away free stats. I guarantee you, lazy asses didn't even go get it. And I support Vic because I've said this before. He, okay, was so adamant about Monero at one point that I said, you know what? I gotta switch and buy a little bit more Monero than Ethereum. And I've been holding forever. Because it's been long-term vision here. It hasn't been like short-term. So anyway, shout out to y'all. All right, let's see what's on tap. And I don't know if I should unveil Gokhshtein.com here or if I should do a separate show about Gokhshtein.com. I don't know what to do. I feel like I got to do a press release. Kind of like Gokhshtein.com is here. Or maybe I do it on this show. What do you guys think? Do it on the show or just do another pop-up with another show? By the way, Rob Nelson for you guys is on tonight, Monday. Today's Monday. He'll be on at 8 p.m. I think Landy will be on. Wednesday, also he goes on. I'll be on there at 8 p.m. We got a huge week. Next week as well. We're continuing to book. We got a huge notable name coming. We are putting everything together now. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And we will make a video trail, all that stuff. Because shit, I was about to slip. Make sure your notifications are on. All right. I don't know what to do here. Let's go to Polymarket. Let's see what Polymarket is doing out here in these streets. This part of the segment will be sponsored by Polymarket, obviously, sponsor of the show. Let's look. What's interesting here? Let's go to politics. Balance of power. Oh, shit. Let's go to the balance of power. Something shifted. Hold on one second. Let's go to the balance of power here. Hold on one second. Something has shifted here. Let's look. The balance of power. I'm sure a pop-up's coming. No pop-up. I'm surprised. Oh, I knew it. See, I knew a pop-up was coming. Looky here now. Democrat balance of power 2026 midterms. Okay. I've been watching this very fucking closely. We've talked about it too. If you didn't tune into Friday's show last Friday, you should, because I got really passionate about how I feel about both sides and how America needs to finally come first. So like I would recommend tune into that motherfucking show. So we have Democrats at 44% still, with a Democrat sweep the midterms. So if I'm getting this right, apparently the Democrats are 44% to win both the House and Senate. I highly doubt that. I'm going to have to disagree on this one. I don't think it happens. I think this is a fight for the House. Republican Senate, Democratic House, 42% chance. Republican sweep, 14% chance. And a Democratic Senate and Republican House are 1.7% chance. I have this feeling. I really do have this feeling that we are we're going to see, we're absolutely 100% going to see the Republicans somehow, I believe, this is my personal opinion, somehow they pull out a victory here and they hold the House and Senate. I think there is way too much chaos that is happening right now within the Democratic Party for them to win. I argued about this with Landy, back and forth. I was one to say, you know what? The Republicans will probably lose the House. Now watching this is a self-inflicted wound by the Democrats. This is not because the Republican Party has done a great job marketing. This is a self-inflicted wound by the Democrats for embracing socialism, for embracing the DSA, and they have seen this now because the governor of Michigan, she has now endorsed, I forgot her name. Fuck. When I look it up, I'll talk about it tomorrow. But she has endorsed somebody who's a Democrat and not a Democrat socialist. I think the Democrats have woken up to the fact like, holy shit, our party has gone way too left. This is crazy. We got to stop because then we'll be out of a job. Because the whole thing got, you know what, at the end of the day, it got so bad with them trying to destroy Trump and not pass policies that he has out there from the administration. They have been so caught up with hating Trump that they have gone so far as to allow the Democratic Socialist Party to come into play to try to go ahead and take out Trump, but not knowing, unbeknownst to them, that they're taking themselves out of a position. So I think the Democrats have realized this and they're putting their foot down. But there's going to be infighting. So we shall see what happens. But Polymarket, shout out to Polymarket. Balance of power. Take a look at this. I'm watching this daily. Because these are real people that are coming out here and saying, you know what? This is where I see this going. And this is what I think people are going out there and doing exactly what the numbers say. But I don't agree. I think the Republicans have a much better chance of keeping both the House and Senate. But then if you do this, you need to deliver. Okay? We need to get rid of some of these rhinos on both parties. Not passing the SAVE Act is crazy. Anyway, welcome to the breakdown. Crypto memes are back. If you tuned in earlier, I showed you I was trending. Yes, I was trending. Take that. I was trending. Can I see this again? Hold on. Let me see if I can bring it up again. And now I'm also thinking, should I go ahead and do this live? Should I do this live where everybody gets to see what I'm cooking? Should I go live with this? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Should I do it now or should I do a show? And guys, you're tweeting your favorite tokens outside of the chat. You're getting frustrated. Oh, he's not talking. You're doing it outside the chat. You're talking about your favorite token outside the club. You're talking about your favorite token outside the club. You didn't understand the mission. Hold on, I'm looking at something right here. Oh shit. Charles snapped on a reporter. Hold on, let's look at this. Let's look at, oh my God, I didn't even know about this. Hold on. Let's look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I did not see this. Charles snapped. I didn't see this. Let's look at Charles. What's happening here? Let's go ahead and play this. Let's play this. Let's see what's happening here. This is an interview with I guess the Block briefing, the Block original. So I don't know who the host is. It's I guess the podcast is called The Starting Block. Well, let's go ahead and take a look.
Charles, I want to take it back to the origin story, and forgive me and indulge me a little bit here, because I've never had the chance to ask you in person the actual story behind what happened with the founding
I'm
of
not going to talk
Ethereum.
about
Because
the founding of Ethereum, dude, and shame on you for asking it. Do some basic fucking research. It's been 12 years, and I've answered the question 400 times in every goddamn interview. Imagine my life experience, every interview. Hey, you worked at a place 12 years ago for 6 months, and books have been written about it. Can you go back to that and walk me through step by step everything that happened? You're lazy. Dude, in any basic research, it is lazy. In any basic research, there are hundreds of interviews where I've spent 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours talking about it, going back and forth about it.
again,
12 years, man.
I had
12 years. You want to ask me about the 12 years of how we built Cardano to a $100 billion ecosystem and solved some of the hardest problems of computer science? Or you want to talk about 6 months of my life 12 years ago that I've already talked about 200 times, 300 times, 400 times? Again, if a traumatic event happens in your life and you're done talking about it, you've said what you've wanted to say, it's not appropriate. Just keep badgering people after 12 years about the goddamn thing. I'm so tired of talking about Ethereum. You know, I'm so tired of it.
Wow. Wow. I mean, this is, Charles is an open book, man. He's going to tell you how he feels. He's going to tell you how he feels, man. Is it lazy reporting? Yeah, you're a reporter. This is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. We are media personalities. Okay? We are media personalities. We should be doing the research. We don't need to ask Charles. We can easily just look it up ourselves and come to the conclusion of what happened. He's done multiple shows, multiple podcasts discussing it. Why ask him again? I get it. It's your job to go ahead and ask questions. So listen, I'm media as well. I get it. But why not talk about what he's built? We know everything on the Ethereum side. Why not talk about Midnight? Why not talk about Cardano? What's new? What's happening? What's now happening in Cardano? If anything, have an interview with Vitalik and ask him, what the fuck are you doing with Ethereum? That would be a better question. Why is Ethereum underperformed? Okay, great. Ethereum is doing great. You got institutional players looking at Ethereum. Great. You got Tom Lee who's buying every single week. Great. But why don't we talk about something that this entire space has begged for, which was governance, DeFi, Bitcoin DeFi? Why don't we start talking about Cardano? And everybody talks about privacy. Then let's talk about Midnight. This is what I mean. It's drama. Let's go and talk about respectfully. And I respectfully say this to the host because I know this is not an easy job. I sit here. I understand this shit ain't easy, man. You want to ask questions and you know that if you ask certain questions, it could trigger somebody. I get it. I understand. Like I legit understand. But let's talk. If you're from the crypto side of things, then let's talk about what's being built out with innovators. Let's not talk about, because we already know the story. The whole thing is everybody knows the story, so why are we asking it again? And I agree with them. It's kind of like, man, how many times am I going to answer this fucking question? Can you guys just watch the 300 shows that I've done where I've addressed this issue? Let's forget about issues that happened in 2014, 15, 16. Let's talk about issues that are happening now that we can solve. This is the fucking problem. It be our own space that eats us alive. Okay, like again, I respect media heads. I respect anybody that comes onto this microphone, looks into a camera, and tries to go ahead and ask questions that are meaningful. But like when it's the same, it's like, when did you get into crypto? That is probably, when I go into a podcast, that's probably the most annoying question that I can answer is, when did you get into why did you get into I don't know why. From now on, I'm just gonna be like, I don't fucking know why I got into crypto. My hair could have been even blacker if I didn't get into crypto. How about that? Hey, you like that fucking answer? But you know what? There are reporters that go out there to rage bait or clickbait so they can have a moment. This is why I stay away. This is why, you know what? I would be 30 times more popular if I was to do rage bait moments. Like if I got Sailor to rage bait, Arthur Hayes, Scaramucci, Patrick Bet-David, like all these people I can name to you right now. If I triggered them and made them rage bait, then these things would go viral. I don't want to do that. I want to have a serious conversation. I want to know what's happening. How do we level up? How do we bring in more people into the goddamn fucking space? What are we doing to do that, to ensure that happens? This is what I talk about, eating our own. Eating our own. People within our industry eating our own. I mean, do we not remember when Sam Bankman-Fried paid $15 million under the table to a news organization within crypto to report good about Sam Bankman-Fried and bad about CZ? Y'all don't remember this? Do you guys not remember? Do I need to refresh your fucking memory? That's why I'm happy that Gokhshtein Media, Gokhshtein, the news organization, we haven't participated in that fuckery. Welcome to The Breakdown, episode 755, sponsored by Midnight. I'm waiting to get back into Midnight City. I'm going to check my emails. Hopefully the team is helping me out here. Polymarket, shout out to Polymarket, provides me with information to go ahead and talk to you guys about when it comes to politics, and not even politics. So maybe I'll touch on something else within crypto. Cake Wallet, I already gave you a shout out. Shout out to Cake Wallet. They're doing yoga. Leah got them doing, the marketing manager for Cake Wallet has the devs doing hot yoga out. Shout out to you, man. And shout out to people, all you motherfuckers that tune into me. Shout out to you for embracing me as I've embraced you. And we're going to only get bigger. This shit is going to only get bigger. Bottom line, patience, building brick by brick. I promise all this does is continue and will continue to get bigger. That's it. Fuck KOLs. Fuck cabals. The only cabal that matters is the Jewish cabal. I spoke to them. I'm still speaking to the rabbis. We're trying to put 2 and 2 together, okay? Also, Gokhshtein PR came out today. I showcased it. I'm extremely happy. I'll showcase it again. I am absolutely fucking ecstatic for it. I don't know what I should do. I got to ask somebody. Do I show the Gokhshtein.com site now, or do I wait? Or do I wait to come out with it at 3 p.m. or at 4 p.m. and do its own, deservingly its own show? Or do I do it on here? I don't know. But GokhshteinPR.com. GokhshteinPR.com. We'll be right back after this commercial break, sponsored by everybody that's on here on the overlay.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh, wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe It was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's why we built Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Welcome back. Gotta get a drink. Man, welcome back to the breakdown, episode 755. I'm gonna do a show at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After this show, I'm gonna do a space to talk about the new products that are coming out. We have more stuff coming out, partnerships that I'm not gonna release it yet. But it'll all be released. I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely happy that, the best thing for me, and this is to every builder that's out there and every single person that's just trying to fucking make it and trying to capture goals that they've set forth for themselves. Building in silence and in peace has been the greatest thing in the world, man. It brings some sort of real life growth to a person when you get to just do things on your own, and you get to understand and have a better understanding of what needs to be done in order to accomplish certain goals that you've set out for yourself. Shit happens for some people overnight. Some shit happens for people after 2 decades, and we don't know when our time is. That's up to God to decide. And everything's a challenge, right? So, but like I kind of look at like Gary Vee, for instance. Gary Vee, nobody knew about Gary Vee. Gary Vee was practically unknown for 12 years before he was known. If you look at a lot of people, maybe they were niche known, but then they finally blew up after a decade or so. Some people get lucky, some people don't. I think if you look at most of the people, most of the notable people that have been out there, they've grinded away and they've been known in a niche, and then that niche grew and they've grew outside that niche, but there comes a moment where you become known. Like If that's what you're chasing, like if you're building something, you're gonna be, and you're building a product that people fuck with, or a movement, or whatever it is, people start to know you. People start to look at you and gravitate to you because you have a message and you're delivering some sort of value. So I think the best way, and I'll say this, when I blew up on social media, in crypto particularly, and I would say 16, when I blew up, it happened so fast that I wasn't able to get like a team together. I didn't really, and like I think I can I'm gonna bring people on who have been super successful. I'm gonna ask them this question too. Some of these notable people that are going to come on, because a lot of them it took time, and I'll break everybody down too. But it happened so fast that like people like started following me that I didn't really understand it. It moves really fast. Do you have the right team around you? It's kind of like it was wild. It was fun, wild, and like it's really just hard to explain. I think slow building, brick by brick, as my boy Sakasa would say, building it out slowly is kind of like the way to go, because you're producing content that like at some point I think people stall out, and then they're trying to find themselves. I think if you don't blow up quick and it's a natural progression towards the upside, then like it's easier to build. I'll say that. The expectations are easier to maintain for yourself and for your audience. So again, it's taken me a while. Hiccups, whatever it is. But I'm at that 10-year moment. Like I am at that 10-year moment, even though I don't look old now. Like I actually look back at my videotapes and I'm like, or my lives or whatever podcast. I'm like, boy, I fucking, like, I was great, but like, I also sucked. Man, I can't believe I said that. Holy shit, I would have done it this way. You grow. And it's really cool to look back at some of the tapes and say like, man, shit, that was me as a rookie. That's wild. Like, cause that's you as a rookie. So, and now you're here. Now you're here. You've progressed. You're growing. The brand's growing. But the biggest thing for me, and I say this, I said this on, I guess 1 or 2 podcasts that I've done in like, I guess 12 months, a 12-month span. I said, sometimes you need to be alone, understand, in the darkness, forged by fire type of thing in order to build out correctly. And that's it. That right there is what you're looking for. So I'm excited. GochsteinPR.com. GochsteinPR.com. Gochstein.com. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a live show, 4 p.m. It's going to be for 15 minutes. It's just going to showcase, obviously, once again, the GochsteinPR.com, that brand, and it's going to showcase Gochstein.com. Maybe weeks down the line, we'll go ahead and have conversations with some of the most elite partners within that space. Like, so it's really it's been a dope ass adventure, I gotta say. And speaking to some of the people in that space, having these conversations, making sure that we do things right. It's been an amazing fucking time. So shout out to everybody who has continued to support me. Shout out to those who are building out there. I respect it, love it. Hope you win big time. And I mean that. I never say I hope you win and pray for your failure. I don't want that. I want everybody to win out. Bottom line, energy is very, very important to me. God, important to me. Karma, very important to me. I don't want none of that. And I've said that for years. I do not want none of that. Win, because if people win, it just makes our space better. That's it. That's bottom line. Obviously, my goals now are bigger than this space. I've grew up in this space and I'm very grateful for all the support that I got in this space. The haters support me too. Like it's not just the fans, it's the haters also support me. You've made me better, trust me. But at the end of the day, I'm already at that point where I'm branching out. Politics, got that in the works right now. I'm smirking because I ain't gonna say nothing. Obviously, crypto, but TriFi in general, sports, we got something cooking. So a lot of things in the works. I'm happy. And now I'm going to take the jump. You know, I've done these two, I mentioned this last week, I've done these two private conferences, but maybe it's me sitting on stage and talking about the space, so, and that for me has always been like, I don't really want to go on stage. Like, I don't really want to talk but you got to get out of your comfort zone. So next year is the year where I sit on stages and I talk and I have conversations and I sit on those fires. How am I going to be the president of the United States of America if I don't do these things? If I don't do these things, I have to do these things. Because it's my brand and I have to go out there and sit and say, what's up? What's going on? Your next president's in the house. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to come on here, emergency press conference. We're going to talk about Gokhshtein.com and also Gokhshtein PR. We'll talk a little crypto and then we're going to end it 30 minutes. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the TikTok moderating team. Thank you very much for limiting my reach again today, for fucking playing ads, which are mine. Very weird. You guys have to get your shit together at this point. Shout out to X. Shout out to TikTok. Shout out to Kick. Shout out to Getter. I don't know why people sleep on Getter, but Getter has been a true supporter. A lot of those people that are on there, they watch the show, especially from the political end. Thank you so much. I gotta get on Instagram and I gotta get on Facebook. Like, it'll be done. It'll be done. But on that note, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful day, a tremendous day. Make as much money as possible. If your life goal is set on just making a stupid amount of money, I hope you get whatever you want. Okay. And also, this is what I said, and I said this yesterday on a space. I am no longer, unless I really feel it in my nuts, right? And this is full transparency with you guys. Unless I feel it in my nuts, I'm not talking about anything unless it's my product. Unless it's mine, like, I'm not talking about it. And I know a lot of people will be disappointed. And yeah, I was disappointed also when I was dragged for no reason. I woke up one morning and I was dragged for something I wasn't even in. And I said, from that day forward, I am no longer going to talk about anything that I don't want to say love. I'm going to talk less. If I feel the urge in my nuts to talk about something, then I will. But I will not go out there and talk about something. Period. I'm being selfish this time around. A little bit selfish, and this is what I said when I came back with this show, rebranded. I'm being selfish a little bit towards myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to push my products, gmarkets.io, Gokhshtein.com, Gokhshtein PR, and everything else that's coming. I'm focusing on me. I hope you do well. This is not a slight at you. This is recorded now, so you can replay it, rewatch it. This is not a shot, not a slight at anybody. I learned my lesson when I woke up in the morning and I saw my name being dragged a few months ago, and I was like, what the fuck? I was supporting everybody, and what the fuck did I do? And I said, you know what? It's time to focus on me. I can't do this shit where people are going to take advantage of my brand and smack me over the head. That no longer will be ever the case. And this is what I'm talking about. This is growth And this is also having good people on your side to let you know, hey, look at this. Ultimately, it's my decision, but I gotta use my brand and my audience to showcase my product that I believe that will help the audience that is tuning in. That's it. So please, don't take it as a slight. Don't take it as the whole fading shit. You're fading, Like, stop. Don't do that. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with that. Okay? I hope you'll all win. Okay? Do big things. Be great. Be phenomenal. Somebody sent me a DM and said, I forgot. I got to read it back because I forgot exactly. I don't want to use the wrong language here, but I was one of the first in a small group of people that talked about memes when they were not popular. Talked about Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, a bunch of the dogs. Before we went into frogs and all this, I talked about it when it was very unpopular. Okay? Look back at the tweets. I can retweet them. And I might retweet them today just to show. I don't know what more I can say. But again, last point, because this was trending on Twitter. Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, until they're flipped, until their market caps are flipped, they are the standard. And they will forever be the standard. They're Hall of Famers. That doesn't mean something new can't come into the picture and flip, but that's the standard. Work together. How many times have I seen people say that they're Ethereum killer and they get killed off? We've seen it in the space. People said, I'm the Ethereum killer. They're no longer around. Healthy competition is good. You should strive for, and I said this earlier today, to be the best. You shouldn't be striving to be like third place. You should be number one. You should strive to be number one, 100%. But at the end of the day, there is a standard. There's a standard. That's it. Anyway, shout out to all you guys. Again, I said a lot of things here, so hopefully you guys rewind, especially about the movement. I didn't call anything. I haven't talked to anybody on this. I'm going to say this again. I haven't talked to anybody on the sidelines. I haven't told anybody I'm going with anything. I haven't said a word. Have I participated in memeing? Yes, I love to meme, and I love to be a part of a movement, but I have never called anything. You will only hear that from my channels, okay? If you don't hear it from me, if I'm not saying this in that camera, it didn't happen. So if anybody's telling you anything, make sure to verify. Go to my channels. I love you guys. I hope everybody fucking wins. Not everybody will, but I hope everybody does. But everybody has an opportunity. Let's bring back the greatness, the fucking vibe, the culture to this space. I'm ready. I'm ready to be in the front lines. On that note, I hope you have a great day and an even better tomorrow. Shout out to my boy Akil Patterson, aka the Big Unk.